Hello and welcome back to the David67 Celtic News YouTube channel. Today's video about yet another goalkeeper linked to Celtic. There are a few conflicting stories as to how far down the line negotiations and deals etc. are between this player called Altay Bayindir. He is the backup goalkeeper at Man United. He is a 26-year-old Turkish international, 8 international caps for Turkey. He only arrived at Man United at the start of 23-24 season, since when he's played one game for Man United as the starter, which was a FA Cup match against Newport. Otherwise, he's been the backup to Andre Onana. As I said, there's been a wee bit of speculation as to how accurate this story is. Some sources have said there's absolutely no truth in it. A journalist who claims to have inside contacts at Man United said that there's absolutely no truth in it, but then we did go on to say that Bayindir over the summer is considering his position at Man United and whether he is happy to remain as the backup to Onana at Man United or whether he prefers to move on and become a first choice goalkeeper elsewhere. Also, some conflicting stories as to how old the original story was in a Turkish newspaper. Some people saying the story was 10 days old, but actually looking at the actual article, it appears to be a 1 day old story. And certainly there has been speculation in the last month or two about Bayindir leaving Man United, and Celtic was one of the names put forward. So I thought I would put together a wee extract of a scouting highlights reel of Bayindir, and then we can go on to chat a wee bit more about his stats and analysis, etc. hopefully you enjoyed that wee highlight reel, all of which the footage was of his time with Fenerbahce prior to coming to Man United. There are quite a few Man United linked highlight reels on YouTube, including one which has highlights of his one and only Man United game against Newport in the FA Cup, a game that Man United won 4-2. Quite a few reports blamed Bayindir for the goals. However, having watched the footage myself, it doesn't look like he was at least at fault in the least bit for either of the two goals. The footage also shows that he is actually very capable with the ball at his feet, good at distribution, and very calm under pressure at getting the ball out of defence. So, just a wee recap of Altay Bayindir's stats. He is a 26-year-old Turkish international, 8 international caps, full level, plus 10 under 21, and has represented his country under 17, under 19, under 20, under 21, and full international level. He's on a 4-year contract at Man United currently, having transferred in the summer for around £4.5 million, and is said to be rated as a £10 million goalkeeper, although it does look like that is a slightly overinflated estimate of what Celtic would have to pay for him. Now, 6'6", so he is a big goalkeeper, not a particularly bulky goalkeeper, but is a very athletic and acrobatic goalkeeper. Now, his career at Fenerbahce, 145 games for them, 162 goals conceded, with 44 clean sheets, so one clean sheet every 3 matches for Fenerbahce. And he also has 23 games in Europe, in Champions League, Europa League and Conference League for Fenerbahce, 23 games, with, again, 8 clean sheets. So again, in European competitions for Fenerbahce, 1 clean sheet every 3. And over his career at Fenerbahce, he had a 72% save success rate, which is a really decent success rate as a goalkeeper. Now, my own impressions, having watched the full highlights reel that I've used extracts from, plus the several other on YouTube, which are linked to various Man United organisations and other scouting sites. He does look a very big goalkeeper, very good at closing down, very quick to come out of his goal to close down the striker, spreads himself very well to block the ball, uses all parts of his body to save the ball. Seems an incredibly acrobatic, agile goalkeeper for a player of his height and size. He shows, both in this video and in several others, good with the ball at his feet, good at distributing, good accurate short passes, but also able to hit the ball long very accurately as well. Good in the air, and does look like he pretty much ticks all the boxes for Celtic. Plus, he does seem to have good skills at saving penalty kicks as well, which may well be a big factor if he does come to Celtic, particularly when we're playing in Europe, where we do seem to get more than our fair share of penalties given against us. Also, from other extracts and videos on YouTube, he does appear actually to have very good command of the English language, which would also help him settle in well at Celtic. As I said, at this point, it's not clear how far down the line Celtic are in terms of negotiation for Bayindir. It does look like he is a player quite likely to be leaving Man United in the summer, as it does look like he is keen to get first team football, and moving to Scotland would be a potential stepping stone for him back into the Premier League or one of the rich leagues around Europe, and also would put him in the shop window of Champions League football and high profile games against Rangers, etc. So, yet another goalkeeper for us to keep under consideration. And well, I, for one, would be happy for him to come to Celtic. Does look like, as I said, he ticks most of the boxes one would want from a goalkeeper, and he is a big goalkeeper, which could be very useful for our weakness to high balls, corners, long throws, etc., into the mix of the 6 yard box. So, as always, do feel free to pop your own comments into the comment section. If you are new to the channel and you've enjoyed this video and this style of video, do please click that subscribe button and do click the like button if you've liked this video. So, we'll keep you up to date with any progress in the Altay Bayindir transfer from Man United to Celtic. We'll see whether this is the one that really pans out into a permanent completed deal. So for today, thanks for watching, goodbye, and hail, hail.